Here we go. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. That means it's another Tuesday Traveler. Welcome. We're trying a little different venue out today. Last week everybody said it was a little too dark. One week we had it the sideways. So we moved it from Georgia's office, the travel office, to my music cave in here, which is why you're seeing gold records and pictures and things instead of all the travel stuff. So listen, in the past few weeks, we appreciate all the great feedback. We've been talking almost exclusively about cruising and cruises. Correct. We wanted to do something a little bit different. We wanted to bring up a word you might not have heard before, multi-generational travel, all right? And in particular, we want to talk about one spot. We want to talk about beaches, resorts.
Right.
Okay? First of all, we need to get our Moscow Mules because they're made with Jamaican ginger beer. And we'll be talking about Jamaica in a little bit. All right, so let's start talking about beaches resort. Georgia, what is the Beaches Resort chain?
Beaches Resort chain is owned by Sandals, and they have 3 locations, 2 in Jamaica, Ocho Rios and Negril, and the other one's in the Turquecos Islands. But it is Sandals' sister resort, and it's all-inclusive, and it's all ages.
All right, so part of the Sandals chain, you may have heard of them, but this is the family-oriented part of the Sandals Beaches chain, and you've got 3 of them, 2 in Jamaica and 1 in
Turks and
Caicos. Okay, so where we already talked about where the beaches resorts can be found. Now, by the way, there are a number of multi-generational, family-friendly vacations you can take. Disney, of course, very famous for it.
Disney, Nickelodeon's got one,
right.
Panama Jack.
So, and we can give you more information on any of those if you'd like, but tonight we are focusing on beaches. So let's go back to something you said, all-inclusive. What does all-inclusive mean?
All-inclusive, especially for beaches resorts, it means your rooms, your dining, all your dining, and one thing with beaches, it's not your regular dining, it's not your cafeteria dining. These are 5-star restaurants you're going to, so it's gourmet dining. Unlimited beer, wine, premier spirits, all your land and water sports, and a lot of resorts you go to, the kayaking might be free, and the snorkeling might be free, but the scuba diving or the banana boats, anything with a motor is usually charged for, and with beaches that's all included. It also covers your transfers, your gratuities, and all your taxes.
Almost forgot, we're awfully quiet in here. Alexa, play some reggae music since we're talking about Jamaica. Hey, by the way, we got to go back. You said that Beaches is the world's leading all-inclusive family resort. Is that right?
Correct. It has been voted the world's leading all-inclusive family resort. It's gotten multiple awards. One is the Green Star Diamond Award for the past 7 years, which means they are doing everything possible to be green.
Alexa, play some reggae music, volume 3. Maybe she's not listening to it.
She usually doesn't listen to me.
All right, so let's go back to beaches. And why are beaches a perfect fit for families, Georgia?
There's going to be something for everyone. So you get to resorts, a lot of times if you rent a house and a lot of people there, the kids will go out to the beach and play. The mom's doing the dishes, the dad's cooking. You can go do whatever you want. And a lot of times they'll say, don't promise everything. This is one of those resorts that tells you they will provide you with more than you've ever been expected. So the things there's a place, if you have an infant up to 2 years old, there's a nursery that they can go to. All their nannies are board certified. Then there's a group for the 2 to 4 year olds, and then there's a group for the 5 to 7 year olds, 8 to 10s, and it goes up like that. And there's a teen area, and then there's spas, and there's golfing, and there's places for the adults to go. And there's places for the grandma and grandpa if they're coming along. So there's something for absolutely everyone in your party.
And there's Sesame Street.
And there's Sesame Street. And this is what I'm most excited about. I was the Sesame Street generation. I was the first kids to watch Sesame Street, and there's so many I've got to refer to my notes. But you can do Super Science Fair with Super Grover. You can do Tea Time with Abby and Elmo, Discovering with Big Bird. So you can go bird watching with Big Bird, which I think is awesome. You can do From Treasures to Trash, where you get recycled items, and with Oscar the Grouch, you take that trash and turn it to the treasure. And my personal favorite, baking cookies with the Cookie Monster.
Cookies with the Cookie Monster. How cool would that be for your
It
kids or for
does not
adults?
get better
She wants
than
to
that.
do it.
So I'm hoping they'll let me. I'll sneak into that one.
All right, now let's go back to you said there was stuff for everybody. There's stuff for the grandparents, for the parents, for the kids. So there is some adult time, correct? What if the
Correct.
adults want to get away and maybe the kids can stay in daycare or go to a kids program, and the adults can get some adult time? Is that correct?
Correct. There are, like I said, there's swim-up bars. You can lounge by the pool without the kids. You can go dancing in the evening. You can go to spas, go golfing if that's something you're into. There's scuba diving. Leave the kids.
So you
at
can be
home,
with the
go
kids
scuba diving.
or the youngsters in the morning, have breakfast,
Right.
Maybe then take off and do some separate activities, get back together in the afternoon, have dinner together, and regroup, right?
Exactly.
So you can spend plenty of family time, but you can also have some time for yourself. Okay.
And one of the things we didn't talk about, the rooms, can fit everyone. They have 4-bedroom rooms, so it's like living in a small house actually. And so everyone can have a different room. You have everyone under the same roof.
All right, so if you're just joining us, we're talking about beaches in particular, multi-generational resorts. And there's a number of them. There's also cruises, of course, something for everybody from kids to adults, parents, all the way up to grandparents. And Beaches Resort is one of those that has a great program. They are considered the world's leading all-inclusive family All right, and there's 3 of them. If you can watch this video again, we'll give you all the locations. All right, so this sounds like it'd be great for, like you said, multi-generational. So if you've got a big family, right? If you've got maybe a family reunion you're planning, or what about a wedding?
A wedding would be awesome. These are the most beautiful beaches that you could be on, and it's the wedding could be free. And this is something it needs to be a whole nother show, but it is possible to get a free wedding down on a beautiful beach. But just email me, or we might touch on that.
Do another
topic.
Tuesday Traveler about weddings. Yeah. All right, but this is all about families, so we're going to drink some more of this Moscow Mule. Hello to everybody who's watching. Thanks again. We will post this on the Facebook page. If you missed it or just joining us, you can get all the information. We're talking about beaches, all-inclusive, family-friendly resorts, what you can expect there, what families can do. We'll answer any questions you have right here on the Facebook page. You can contact us here if you have any other questions about any kind of travel, any future destinations you'd like to hear about on Tuesday Traveler, or any info, just leave us a message here, correct?
Correct.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to drink our Moscow Mules because we've been talking about Jamaican. It's got ginger beer in it. It's also one of my favorites, and we'll catch you next time. Hey, Greg, Scott, thank you, guys. Catch you next time on Tuesday Traveler. Leave us any comments or questions you have right here on the Facebook page. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Adios.